So guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you ever so much for choosing one of my videos to watch. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you. Today we're going to be doing a full face of Makeup Revolution, and by Makeup Revolution I mean all their little brands that names Makeup Obsession, Makeup Revolution, XX Revolution, all that kind of thing. That's all within the one brand, sister brand, that kind of thing. You know what I mean. It's available on their main website basically. Then that's what I'm using. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. Primer, I am intrigued by this. The Star Primer, sounds lovely. Water gel primer with anise extract, and it's bright blue. Feels like this will be nice for the winter, which it currently is, as if it's hydrating. Oh yeah, it smells like licorice. So if you don't like the smell of licorice, wouldn't advise. It's quite a specific smell. My skin kind of looks exactly the same, but it feels really smooth and really soft. It feels soft, so I'll have to see how it applies with foundation. And for foundation, I'm a bit like 3 years behind on this one. Conceal and Hydrate Radiance foundation with hyaluronic acid, and this is medium to full coverage. I've got mine in the shade FO.5. We'll do 3 and a bit pumps, and then go with my Tarte Found brush and start to blend this out. So it blends out really quickly. It does feel very hydrating. It's definitely medium coverage. Doesn't look too heavy on the face, and it has concealed a little bit under my eyes. Okay, it's worked really well with that primer. Obviously I'd hope with the same brand that their foundation and primer would work, and they do seem to have. Ooh. Okay, and for concealer I have Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. I'll just use it for concealing today. Mine is in the shade CO5. Doe foot, I like a doe foot. Oh, seems to be a good colour match. Yeah, you do get quite a bit of product on the doe foot. This is just from like one go, so. Okay, let's go. I'm hoping it's sort of a little bit of a higher coverage than the foundation, just because I like full coverage foundation, concealer, but let's see. I'm gonna use it as an eye base as well, just because that's what I always do. That is brightening. And blends out again really quickly. Some things, oh, they just stay looking streaky for ages, and you don't want that, especially if you're like, you know, getting ready in the morning, you're in a rush. You just want things to blend and work together. As you can see, there had a bit of redness there, and that's pretty much completely concealed it. I'm a fan of that, and hopefully eyeshadow will blend well on top, just because it's I've popped it on my eyes. So yeah, let's put some powder on. Powder, I have got this matte base powder in P3. It's a pressed powder. It's pressed powder, so I'm going to use a fluffy brush, because sometimes on a smaller brush I find it just sort of, all the powder stays in one place. It's a nice big pan. If it works, that's not bad. It was very, very affordable. I think it was £3, which is really good. So I'm just going to get some on my brush, and I'm going to just tap it on. And just hopefully it will just set my base nice and quickly. Nice and smoothly. I find pressed powder, it's quicker to work with, so it's always nice to have one in your collection, like if you're in a rush in the mornings. Pressed powder. I don't really feel like anything's going on my face, but it is. I can see that it is. But okay, that has mattified my face. Unnaturally close angles, I know, but yes. And we're loving the base. The base works. Everything looks really nice. I think my Makeup Revolution is so affordable as well. If like this stuff works, like that's just so good. Like, high-end have no excuses. Like, if you can make really good, you know, makeup at a really affordable price, then I mean that's so good, because it makes it more accessible for everyone. For bronzer, I have the Makeup Revolution, obviously. Bronzer Reloaded in the shade Holiday Romance. It's sort of a bit of a glowier bronzer. I love a glowy bronzer, so I accidentally bought 2 of these, so hopefully I like it. So I'm just gonna go with this sort of thinner bronzer brush from Tarte, and I'm just gonna pack some. I don't know how much I need because it's baked, so I'm guessing it's a little bit lighter, and I'm just gonna pop that on my face. Oh, that's a really lovely shade. It's buildable definitely, and I like that with bronzer. I don't want to just be like, whoa, bronzer. Love that bronzer, love that bronzer. Really, everything just feels really light on the skin, which I'm really pleased about, because I don't want everything heavy, if that makes any sense. It just feels like you're not really putting much on my skin. I can't feel anything, nothing feels heavy. Feels like I'm not really wearing makeup, to be honest, but it looks better than it did before. And I'd say we've ended up with a sort of fairly full coverage base, so that's fab. I'm an idiot. I forgot to get a brow pomade and a blush because I'm stupid. So we're going to test out, have a short break from our usual viewing, and we're going to test out this Lottie London blush just because it's similar price range and it's one I haven't tried yet, and I thought, why not? So I'm going to go in with this blush brush, this one here. This is stained, it is clean. This is by the Bake Off brush by Beauty Bay. Lovely shade from Lottie London. It's in the shade Haze. And I'm just going to tap the tiniest bit on my brush because I never know how much I need. Oh, fairly pigmented. I'm just going to pop some on my cheeks. Oh, that's not too intense actually. Because some blushes are a bit whoop. But that is actually blends out beautifully. Put a bit too much on this side, but what's new? I'm just going to go back with my powder brush. I'm just going to blend over where I've just put, that just helps so make it not be as intense. Oh, that is a lovely blush. I thought that was going to be like vibrant, but it is, but in a muted way. Like it's not too intense. I like that blush. Okay, that's a win. So I'm just going to quickly do my eyebrows. I'm going to probably use my Rimmel London brow gel, and I'll be right back. My back and the brows are on. Let's do eyes next. I've been doing my eyes for my highlighter recently, don't ask you why, it's just been what I've been doing. So for eyes, I've got this really sort of simple everyday Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2 palette. Let's go in with this Spectrum B07 brush, the shade here. They don't have names, it's just numbers. Oh wow, okay, that is a lot of pigment. This was £5 this palette, if I remember rightly. Really was not expensive, you know, in terms of eyeshadow. I use the same brush, and I think I want to go over that with this orange shade, this one here, because I feel like that would look amazing. So let's put that on the outer corner and bring that in a bit and blend that up with the crease, if that makes sense. Up with the crease, there. I'm putting it there. Then go back in with that softer shade and just blend that on the edges. I'm going to go in with this pinky shade in the corner, this one here, very similar to that one but a little bit pinky, and I'm going to run this on my lower lash line. Again, really pigmented, there's no fallout on the face. This is the XX Revolution Chromatics Duo-chrome pigment pot, and this is in the shade Direct, and it looks insane. So let's see, it's a tiny little pot and it looks stunning. So, oh, it's right, when you peel it off it does kind of go everywhere. So I'm going to just take this and I'm just going to pop this on my back of my hand and see if we can blend that out. And it looks like that on the hand, but on my finger it looks like that. So I don't know what this is going to look like on the eye. Do I need a wet brush? Let's try a wet brush. I'm going to spritz it so it's wet, because I feel like that might work for best. And I'm going to take this and pop the tiniest bit of pigment in the lid. We'll start with this much. That just looks grey, doesn't it? I'm just going to try my finger. I don't really think it's duochrome. It kind of just looks grey. How we're looking, and that looks awful. So I'm just going to go in, I think, with the dark brown shade, this shade here. I'm just going in with this shade. I'm just going to try and blend it with that duochrome, because that duochrome is not a vibe. That's not really duochrome, is it? That just looks, I mean, abysmal, if I'm being honest. Just looks like a dark eyeshadow. Okay, not a fan. Let's just go in with some more of this orange in the corner, in the crease, just to brighten that bit back up again. Oh lordy, no. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. That's such a shame. They're on the sale quite a lot, and maybe that's why. Because they don't actually work. They just come out as grey. There's like a little tiny strip at the bottom of like my eyelid, like it there. That's kind of purpley, but no. No, we're not a fan. I'm just going to run what's left of this brush under the eyes. Okay, no, not a fan. Nope, that did not work. Oh, that's a shame, because that's one of the more expensive items. It's part of the XX Revolution range, which is a little bit more pricey. And it's not worked, so that's a shame. We're just gonna leave it. We're going for a smoky eye. That's what we intended all along. I'm just gonna start by saying I love this packaging. I don't know, I just love it. I love the writing. It's so cool. This, it feels like a nice big tube of mascara. This is the Revolution Long Lash Lengthening Mascara. Anything that promises all of that is fab. Nice firm brush, big brush actually. Not clumpy or anything like that. So let's go and give it a go. This is the before. Okay, so that is the before and after, and I have to admit I'm quite impressed with that. Bear in mind it's affordable. Like, okay, that's not bad. We're loving the mascara as well. I wouldn't say it like sort of thickens your lashes or anything. It just really separates them and makes them long lash lengthening. That's what it claims to do, and it does lengthen. So if you want something to lengthen your lashes, then this is really cheap and cheerful, I thought, but it works really well. Oh, I like that. We have a new drugstore fave mascara, because the collection one I like has been discontinued, so we have a replacement. It's the Revolution loose highlighter in Ice Diamond. I just thought, gorgeous packaging. You see that shimmery, it kind of looks like they're trying to be the ABH ones, but we'll see. I'm gonna take some of this and pop this on my cheekbone. Ooh. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, iced out. Yeah, that is very light, but oh, that is very shimmery. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on the other side. I feel like I do want to just go back over and ensure it's blended, so I don't just have like a stripe. But oh, that is definitely icy, which is what I like. And it's a little bit glittery, but it's not as I thought it was going to be really, really glittery, but it's not. The Revolution highlighters though, they are stunning. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just above the brow bone. A bit. You really don't need that much. I mean, you saw how much I had at the beginning, but I've got that to do the rest of my face and my brows, and I guarantee you that'll probably be enough. Put a little bit on my nose, on the centre of my nose, and a little bit on the cupid's bow. That looks lovely on the inner corner. Oh my god, this is one of like the shiniest highlighters I've got. This is up there with my Doll Beauty ones, and they are definitely more expensive. Wow, potential new favourite highlighter. I say that every time, but that's because if it's good, then it's my favourite. That's amazing. That has illuminated my face. We've gone from matte to glowy. It's icy and it is gorgeous, and they had a few in different shades. So if you find one in a shade that you like, then try it. So we have the Makeup Revolution Glow Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, as if we need more illumination. Can we just take a moment? Okay, what's the spritzer like? Okay, not bad. Feels nice. Oh, kind of smells medicinal. Smells a bit like hospital, but we don't mind that. It's fine, we can adjust. While that dries, let's go in with this, I don't know this person here. I don't know how to read it. This seems to be some kind of makeup person. Is that a collab? Jord? I don't know. I apologise. But just bought these 3 lip glosses here. We recently had to start wearing masks again, so there's no point putting on a load of lip product because no one's going to see it, because we're keeping everyone safe. So I thought if we just pop on just a little bit of lip gloss, then that would sort of tie the look together. There's 3 shades. We have Everafter, Wishes, Ditzy. So those are 3 shades, and honestly I'm feeling the middle one. It's the shade Wishes. Yeah, I like the colour. It's a little bit different to what I've tried before. It's really soft and comfortable. It's matte, there's no stickiness. It's not sticky at all. I feel like it's drying down. I'd say it's definitely more of a liquid lipstick formula than a lip gloss. If you're looking for something more glossy and shiny, this probably isn't it. I mean, it's stunning and it's really nice. So yeah, final thoughts would say loved everything apart from this. This chrome pot. If you can make them work, you've got a way of making them, you know, be all duochromy and lovely, then please let me know. I would honestly, because I really think it would look so cool to have duochrome eyes. So if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I next upload. But yeah, that's it for now. Take care of yourself, my little stars, and I shall see you soon. Bye.